Khash Saghafi, Liberty Home Mortgage. And when do you have to pay for homeowners insurance? I get asked this question all the time. You have to pay for homeowners insurance at the time of closing or before closing, okay? It doesn't really make a huge difference of when you pay for homeowners insurance. I'll give you an example. Let's just pretend that you're going to contract on January 1st to buy a home. And let's just pretend that you are closing February 10th, okay? Your insurance policy has to cover you from February to February, okay? February 10th to February 10th. You have to get 12 months of coverage, okay? Let's just say you find the house in January, but you're not closing until February. You don't have to pay for homeowners insurance on January 1st when you find the house, okay? You have to pay for homeowners insurance anytime between, at, or by the closing date, okay? So you have to pay for homeowners insurance by the time you're closing. So whenever you're coming to close, by that time, it has to be paid for, or you're bringing the money to the closing. I'll give you an example. Let's go down to this board over here, okay? As an example, let's just say you need $10,000 to close. The total funds to close is $10,000. And let's pretend your homeowner's insurance is an additional $1,000. That's the down payment, and this is homeowner's insurance. At closing, if it's not already paid for, you shall bring $11,000 to the table. So as an example, you bring $1 figure to the table. Typically, you wire the money to closing. When you wire the money to closing, it's $1 figure that covers everything. The down payment, the closing costs, homeowners insurance, everything. So when do you have to pay for homeowners insurance? You have to pay by the time you get to closing. This is how it's done across the whole United States, okay? So can you pay in the middle of the transaction, go and pay your agent up front? Absolutely you can. If the transaction does not close, they will refund the money back to you so you don't lose it. Another thing is if you pay up front, you'll see it over here. Suddenly if you paid it up front, you say, hey, I already paid for my homeowners when I first found the house. That's fine. Then you're only bringing $10,000 to the table, okay? So keep that in mind. If you pay up front, you're not going to bring it to closing. If you don't pay up front or during the transaction while it's going, you're going to bring it to closing. You don't bring it separately. You don't make out a separate check to State Farm Insurance or something like that. You bring $1 figure, you wire it, get a cashier's check, $1 figure to the table, title company divides it all up. That's the answer to when do you have to pay for homeowners insurance? Okay, what part of the transaction? Keep watching these videos. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, doing all that other good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video.